Point of sale. Erply Point of Sale is accessible either from the back office menu button or from the URL, which is app.erply.com/live. In the point of sale interface, the first thing you need to do is to enter the customer code. Every account has a unique code. The second and third steps are username and password that are unique for every user. When the fields are complete, click on the Sign In button. If the point of sale prompts you to select a location and register, select the correct one you wish to access. If you don't see this selection option, then the location and register is pre-selected and locked with the computer you are using. The next step is to open the day on your chosen register. The float amount must be entered. Once the float is entered, click on Open the Day button in the top right-hand corner. You are now logged into the point of sale application. Now, let's have a look at how the point of sale is laid out on the screen and what different buttons do. On the top of the point of sale screen, there is a black menu bar. On the left-hand side is the location you are currently logged into, along with the register name and the version of the point of sale software. On the right-hand side, the first button from the left that looks like a cloud is an information button. Clicking on it gives information about synchronization between point of sale and the back office. It also gives information about connection quality to the server. The next button, Signal Bar, is also informational. You cannot click on it. It shows the connection quality with the server. In case those two buttons turn red, it means that there is no internet connection with the server and point of sale is working offline. There will be a notification that pops up that will inform you about working offline. While offline, it is possible to still process sales. Everything that is done while point of sale system is offline will be recorded in the browser history, and once the internet connection is restored, all the data will be pushed automatically to the server. The next button is Back Office. By clicking on Back Office, Erply will open up a new page and direct you to the back office. The next button allows you to change the view. There are two views, Touch View and Retailer View. On the Touch View, there are all the quick access buttons, sale options and function buttons shown on the main screen. In Retailer View, they are under Sale Options and Functions. The last button is Settings. Under Settings, there are your different settings options. Your level of user rights will affect what kind of information is shown here. Under Settings, we have Company and Location Information. Clicking on it gives the same settings as in the back office. Employees shows a list of employees, and it's also possible to add new ones. Tax rates, configuration. Under configuration, it is possible to set up different interfaces for the POS. We have dark and light interface designs. It is possible to program the time the point of sale logs a user out when the point of sale is left idle. There are different settings and options, so you can customize your point of sale screen. Payments configuration, where you can set up your payment gateway for integrated card payments. External device integration. Here you can download EPSI, Erply Application Services. It helps with printing and FPOS integration. On-screen keyboard, associate POS, language. It's possible to change the interface language from here, and the version information. The last option on the top menu bar shows the person who last logged in. Clicking on this button will make some extra options pop up. Information about Erply, access to Erply help site, ask a question, keyboard shortcuts, Erply terms of service, contact us, change passwords, clock in and out, log out. On the main screen using the retailer view, on the left-hand side there is the customer field. In the middle there are the product fields. On the right-hand side there are functional buttons. On the customer side there is the name of a selected customer. By default it is POS customer. If you need to change the POS customer, click on the customer field. This will start the customer search. You can search for a customer by name, address, loyalty card number, or phone number. Click on the selected customer and it will be assigned to the current sale. Once the customer has been selected, you will be able to see the following info: store credit, reward, how many times this customer has visited the store. Below there are two buttons, Customer Card and Purchases. By clicking on Customer Card, it opens up the customer details and previous purchases. On top of this page from the right, there are the following buttons. Close, Edit, allows you to edit customer records, Store Credit, Send a text message to a customer, and Send an email to a customer. On the product side of the screen, there are a list of the customer's previous purchases. To add products to a sale, you can scan an item with a barcode reader, type in a product code or a barcode to the product field, type in a product name. When searching for a product, you can see information about the product price with GST and how many items there are in stock. The search button shows extra information about the product and where the given product is located, and if it is reserved. List of products added to POS shows product name, code, quantity, price, discount as a percentage, discount in dollars and GST. At the bottom, there is the sale total. When needed, it is possible to change the quantity of any chosen product. It is possible to scan the item multiple times or change it manually by clicking on the quantity field. When changing the quantity, Erply will automatically calculate the prices accordingly. It is possible to give a discount by clicking on the product field. It will open up the product card. There you can see a name of the product and a barcode. It is possible to change the quantity by clicking on the plus or minus buttons. There are also predefined discount rates and a possibility to assign commission. At the top there are some more buttons. The X button closes the pop-up. Then there is the Edit button, which allows you to edit the price, discount percentage, discount in dollars, amount and commission. You have to have appropriate user rights to be able to overwrite a price and give a discount in Erply. In case the product needs to be deleted from the sale, you can do so by clicking on Delete, and it will remove the product from the sale. Making a sale. Once you have selected a customer and you have scanned or added the products you wish to sell, click on Pay. This opens up a tender screen. You can select one of the following tenders: cash, card, gift card, account sale. Erply Point of Sale supports multiple tender payments where parts of the total can be paid in cash and some by card. To finalise the sale, click on the green tick F8 button. If you have integrated card payments, follow the instructions on the Point of Sale screen and on your EFTPOS terminal to complete the sale. If you are using a standalone card terminal, choose the type of card that was used, enter in the authorization code from the EFTPOS terminal, and press the green tick button. Erply will ask if there is a need for a receipt. A receipt can be printed and/or emailed. Every receipt has a unique number that is printed as a barcode on the receipt. Returns. To process a return in Point of Sale, press the Return button on the screen. Erply will then ask you for a receipt number. It is possible to enter the receipt number into the field by typing in the receipt number or scanning the barcode from the receipt. If there is more than one item in the sale, the whole list of sold products will be displayed. To select the product or products you wish to return, please select the products with checkboxes and click on Save. Erply links the return with the customer who originally purchased those items. The product or products that are returned are visible on the list as negative quantity, and the total amount to pay is negative. To finalise the return, click Pay. By default, Point of Sale will add the same tender used during initial payment. Click on the green tick F8 button to confirm the payment. The credit will be processed and the item will be returned back to stock. You can also process a return without a receipt, providing you have enough user rights to do so. First, you need to scan the returned product. Click on the quantity field. Change the quantity from 1 to -1. The transaction is negative, which is treated as a return in Erply. The process that follows is the same for any other sales or return in the POS. Press Pay return the money to the customer either by cash or card, and confirm the transaction. Exchanges. You can process an exchange in two ways, just as you can do with returns. With an exchange, the process is the same as a return, except at the point of product selection, you just need to select the product that it's being exchanged to. For example, let's scan a product. Change the quantity from 1 to -1, just like we did with a return. Now let's scan the product we are exchanging the return product for. Point of sale now calculates the balance of the return. It can be 0. Both products, the returned one and the exchanged one, are the same price. It can be positive. A customer must pay the difference. Or it can be negative. You need to refund the customer. Finalizing the transaction process is the same as described earlier. Press Pay. Select the tender if it's not balancing and confirm. Orders. To create an order for a customer from the point of sale, scan or select an item. Then select a customer. Selecting a customer is optional. It can be point of sale customer, but it's easier to find the order if you link it with an actual customer. Now click on Sale Options and Save as Order. It's possible to take prepayment or process an order without taking any money in advance. If you wish to take a prepayment, select the tender type and enter in the amount you are charging your customer. If you don't want to ask for a prepayment, don't select a tender and just click on Confirm. Point of sale will print out an order receipt. The receipt shows that it is an order with a unique number, the balance, customer name, and list of products. Information about the order is also available in the back office under Sales and Orders. To see existing orders, click on Functions and then Pick Up Orders. There is a list of active orders. You can search for an order by entering in an order number or a customer name. Click on the order. It will show the transaction on the point of sale screen. To finish the transaction, click on Pay. It opens up the tender screen. Select a tender and click on Confirm F8 to finalize the transaction. Laybys. First, scan or find a product. Then select a customer or add in a new customer. To process a layby, you need to have a customer selected. Laybys to a point of sale customer are not allowed. Once the customer is selected, click on the Sale options. Then save as a layby. Select the prepayment and expiry date. Click on Save. Finalizing the sale follows the regular routine as described earlier. A layby receipt is similar to a regular receipt, but it states that it's a prepayment receipt and shows the sale items, prepayment amount, payment type, and account balance. Adding another layby payment. Click on Functions and then Laybys. A list of active laybys will open. If you can't find it from the list, then you can search for it by entering in the layby number or customer name. Now that you have the layby you were looking for, click on it and the original purchase will open. To process another layby payment, click on Sale Options. Select Save as Layby. Enter the amount on the advanced layby payment line, click on Save and process the transaction as usual and print out the receipt. Finishing off the layby and taking in the final payment from the customer. Click on Functions and then on Laybys. Find the layby from the list, click on it. The original layby will open and to process the final layby payment, click on Pay. Point of sale has the information about earlier payments and will ask for the balance to be paid. Click Pay and from there select the tender and confirm. Point of sale will print out the receipt. The receipt shows all the payments that were processed. Discounts. There are different ways to process a discount during a sale. Click on the product line to open up the product card and select a predefined discount. Click on the product line to open up the product card and click on the Edit button to open up the price view. From there you can change the price either by overwriting the price or entering in a discount by dollar value or by percentage. You can discount multiple products on the sale all at once by clicking on the Sales options and select Discount from there. This opens up a screen where you can enter in a discount percentage or a discount value in dollars. Notes. In case there is a need to have a note to the transaction, click on Sale Options and select Notes. Point of Sale opens up a window to add notes. There are two notes fields: receipt notes that will be printed on the receipt and internal notes for the store's use only. These are not printed on the receipt. Click Save and the note will be added to the transaction. Print last receipt. It's a possibility to see and print out the last receipt processed. Open cash drawer. This will open the cash drawer, but only if a printer is connected. Promotions and coupons. It shows if there are any promotions available or any unused coupons. Gift receipt. Prints out the last receipt but without any price on it. Under Functions, there are the following options: Add new customer, Recent sales, shows a list of recent sales processed in the point of sale. Pending sales, shows a list of saved sales. Pick up orders, shows a list of active orders in the system. Laybys, shows a list of active laybys in the system. Close day will allow you to start the end of day procedure. We'll come back to this later. X report allows you to print out an X report during the day. It shows the start and end period, who printed the report, register, location, and all the transactions done in the point of sale interface by tender type. Cash in out allows you to see all the cash movements from point of sale view. When you need to take cash out or put some extra cash in, type in the amount, add a note or explanation if needed, and select Cash In or Cash Out and confirm. Cash In Out will show all transactions also on the X report. Stock and price allows you to do a stock and price search. Scan or type to search from the database. Clock in, clock out. The same option is also in the top right-hand corner. Clicking on it allows you to clock in when starting a day and clock out when an employee finishes. Gift cards. Here it's possible to check your gift cards. Coupons. Shows active coupons. End the day. The procedure is similar to the beginning of the day. The money in the register must be counted and entered to the counted field. It is possible to leave the float amount in the register field. The rest will be allocated to the deposit section. Card payments are counted under the tender button along with gift card sales. Fill in the fields. If you are over or short, select the reason from the drop-down list and click Done once all the fields are filled in. The cash and card payments are automatically calculated and you can click on End the Day. That will take you to a confirmation screen where you can add a note. Click on Confirm. The X report opens up, and after it's printed, or if you close the X report, then the point of sale will close too.